Oh, now it's because of you. Now it's coming live. Because of your smile. Because of your smile and professional Vedanga. Okay, today we sing two songs about Lord Nityananda. Lord Nityananda is on the altar also. First one is called Dance Bhakta Dance. It has a little bit English lyrics, but then the chorus is, please Lord Nityananda, give us another chance. No, don't put it on the floor. Dance Bhakta Dance. Dance Bhakta Dance. Nityananda, give us another chance. Dance Bhakta Dance. Please Lord Nityananda, give us another chance. Dance Bhakta Dance. Dance Bhakta Dance. Please Lord Nityananda, give us another chance. Oh, next song is called Nityananda Ram. Pretty faster. Second video. You know where is the link?
Yes,
Huh?
yes, I have.
You have it ready?
Yes.
We can start immediately?
Yes, I will bring my mobile phone.
Okay, so we will sing until you set it up. We'll sing a little bit more because he has to set up the broadcast, the playing of the second part of the seminar. Broadcast is not starting yet. You need a microphone? So we have a second part of our seminar, excuses. And how you were doing on making excuses last few days? Who was good at making excuses? So I'm helping you how to make better excuses. The best excuses are actually Vedic excuses or Krishna conscious excuses. And Arjuna, he was very good in making Vedic excuses. So Bhagavad Gita starts with excuses actually. With Arjuna's excuses, it starts. He is giving amazing arguments and Vedic excuses. It's broken. Why he shouldn't fight. And Krishna is dispersing all these excuses by the Bhagavad Gita, by speaking the Bhagavad Gita.
I will connect later.
Connect? Yeah, you can do it like this. But put it on something. Put it on some box or something. Put it on something. Because it's better to catch it. If you catch it downstairs, it's okay. But you have to play it and see how it works.
Should I start proposing?
Yeah. Let's see how it works.
Part 2 of our online
It's too loud.
seminar, Excuses and Our Success. And this course will help us to reinforce our determination to become fixed in devotional service and thus get freed from various excuses that obstruct our success. So what would you like to have in your life? Excuses or results? This is the question I often ask in my seminars, and of course, when I ask who wants excuses, nobody raises their hand. When I ask who wants results, almost everyone raises their hand. And then I ask, and what we are good at, and almost everyone agrees that we are good at excuses, but not so good at achieving results. So, if you want results, then we need to become actually expert in setting goals and working on goals, achieving goals. If we are expert in excuses, then we will not take proper action and we will not get good results. Yesterday there was a comment by Kunja Priya after our course yesterday, audio course. So she asked some questions which are very interesting and I want to share with you here. You can also view them if you scroll down on my wall, on my Facebook profile. But I will read them here. Why do we make excuses? What is the point? Is it because of fear of failure or fear of uncertainty, or because we don't have specific and measurable goals? So this is an important question. Why do we make excuses? Maybe we are lazy, maybe we are afraid that we will not be able to achieve something. Maybe we have this habit for years. Maybe the reward of doing something is not so great, so we easily make an excuse why we don't do something that we know we should do. So this brings us to a question, why do we do what we know we shouldn't do, and why we don't do what we know we should do? One reason may be that we are very good at making excuses. But another reason is that we are not inspired enough. To be inspired, we need to get actually very, very determined that to accept responsibility for being inspired. I say that key to overcoming laziness is inspiration. Key to self-discipline, for achieving self-discipline, is inspiration. So when there is enough inspiration, there will be less excuses. And we will speak about how to overcome excuses later. So there may be fear of failure, there may be fear of uncertainty, and maybe lack of specific and measurable goals. Then Kunjapriya mentions the most beautiful excuse I know is I have bad luck. So what is bad luck? We may say bad luck is bad karma, but karma can be changed. So you, along with God, are the most important force is in changing your luck. And the way you think and the way you act can help you to change your luck. Making excuses is a bad habit. It is a great barrier to our success. Yes, I fully agree with this statement. So now today I wanted to speak about areas of excuses and examples of excuses. So we can reflect and think what are the areas in which we make excuses, where we make excuses. Maybe you make excuses about your sadhana, maybe you make excuses about your japa, maybe we make excuses about eating what we know we shouldn't eat. Maybe we make excuses about getting angry and our behavior. Maybe we say, oh, because of my past, because I was mistreated, now this is why I mistreat people. But these kinds of excuses will not help us. So what are the areas where you make the most excuses? You could think about it, and if you like to share, you can write below in the comments to this video. Or write down for yourself, if it's private, and think about it. What are the areas where I'm making excuses? So yesterday we said that the first step in overcoming excuses is to become aware of which excuses we are making, and today's discussion is helping us to identify more precisely in which areas we are making excuses. And again, making a list of excuses is a very, very powerful tool. If you see them on paper or on the file in front of you, they scream at you and they need your attention. So we want to become aware what are the excuses we make. We want to become aware of the areas of excuses, and then we can work more effectively on them. Here are some examples of excuses. It will be difficult. So you may say, it will be difficult to get up in the morning. It will be difficult to regulate my diet. It will be difficult to exercise. It will be difficult to smile to a devotee I don't like. Yes, it will be difficult, but it will be very, very beneficial. When you understand why something is beneficial, then actually it's not difficult anymore. So instead of saying to ourselves, it will be difficult, and then allowing this sentence to prevent us from taking action, we can say, Krishna can give me the ability to accomplish any task he wants to be done. So for example, Krishna wants you to chant your rounds properly, and you can do it. And he can give you the ability. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Paurusham Nishu, I am the ability in man. Then another one, it's going to be risky. Well, life always involves some risks. It's the just reality of life. And if we develop some fearlessness by hearing and chanting about our own eternal identity and our relationship with the eternal Supreme Personality, then we will not be able to take some reasonable risks. Another excuse, it will take a long time. If one has patience and if one is convinced that something needs to be done, then he will take action, and he will think whatever it takes. I will take time. Even if it takes few lifetimes to get completely purified, even if it takes hundreds of lifetimes, I'm going to continue on this path and never give up. Another excuse, I don't deserve it. Okay, you may be not deserving something because of your bad karma, your bad past actions, your bad qualities, but because originally you're a divine creation, you're a part of God, then He is giving us a chance to achieve something, to gain something, to make advancement, to contribute, to do wonderful service. Even He likes to praise His devotees, He likes to glorify them, He likes to give them facilities. So many things we don't deserve, but we accept them with gratitude. So this is another one. It's not my nature. Our essential nature is actually perfect and faultless, and we are trying to return to that nature. So you may say, it's not spontaneous, it's not natural for me to chant Hare Krishna, to serve Krishna. Yes, because we are in a conditioned state. But actually, if we act in line with our eternal nature, then this nature will reawaken again, and then we can feel pleasure doing devotional service. So I have given you 6 out of 18 that I have on my list, and I am working on Krishnaizing all the affirmations that follow each excuse. And whenever you hear any excuse in your mind, you can use these affirmations. We are turning them into Krishna conscious affirmations, and we will speak about this, how to replace excuses within our own mind and within our own life. So this is all for today. Thank you very much for listening. We will have another session tomorrow, sometime after the noon. You are welcome to attend, to invite your friends, to share if you like this. In the comments, please write your excuses, write your impressions, write your ideas and tips how to eliminate excuses, share your knowledge with devotees. It will benefit them and it will benefit you. In my posts these days, I will be also sharing some quotes in between the videos, video posts or audio posts. This is video-audio post. And in this way, we can learn from each other and help each other succeed. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Dear friends, I don't know, I didn't check the recording if people can hear it, but it has to go on the big speaker. Should go on the big speaker. And then both phones will catch it. So as you have heard here today, we were listening about areas of excuses and examples of excuses. So you can think of your own areas of excuses. Where do you make most excuses? And if you like, you can give an example. Where do you think you are, if it's not private, where do you think you are making most excuses? In which area? Because
in this way we are increasing awareness of where we are making excuses.
In doubting.
In what?
When I'm doubting, doubts.
In doubting.
Doubting, I don't know. If yes, no.
How are you making excuses in doubting?
Yes, that is already just like an excuse because it is not determination. It is not determined. When I don't know, shall I go to this place or shall I not? If it's good for my spiritual development. So yeah, what can I do? Doubting also just like somehow stimulating the excuse. Yes, excuse means not to do. Not to do what I should do. It is excuse. Better not. Better I sleep than I come.
Okay.
Better I eat too much because I like it so tasty. Yes. And so doubting. Can it be excuse or not?
Okay, so I ask you to make shorter comments. But what you said is complete genius. It's complete genius. Genius. You know what is genius?
Yes.
Genius, because you reminded me of one post that I made, and the post is doubt is the best excuse. Isn't it? You know, it's the best excuse. There is no better excuse than doubt. Oh, I'm doubting this, therefore, I'm doubting Krishna consciousness, therefore I don't want to chant. I'm doubt that Krishna exists. I'm doubting, you know? So doubt is the best excuse. This is the topmost excuse. There is no better excuse than doubts. So thank you for mentioning this. We should identify what are the best excuses. I have doubt in authorities. You know, like if the guru leaves the process, the disciple has the perfect excuse to be in Maya, isn't it? If he has fallen, he is so advanced, what to speak of me? So now let me dive into Maya with full faith that it works. So doubt is the best excuse. Doubt is the greatest excuse. Can you open the window, please? Otherwise, I'm going to leave for, I don't know which body, what kind of body. No, just like this. I'm not sure which body I will get next body, but I mean, you don't have to share it here because maybe it's private, maybe you're embarrassed to share it, but you can think about in which area you make most excuses. Now, you think about it a little bit. You want to share?
Waking up.
Actually, maybe better we have a 2, 4, 6, 8. Maybe we can have a discussion. Because one-to-one, maybe you want to reveal one-to-one. You want to do that? You want to discuss the excuses? Yes?
I'm speaking German,
yes? Yes.
Also, ich habe immer manchmal Entschuldigungen bei Japa natürlich, weil ich möchte natürlich erreichen, dass alle 16 Hunde sehr aufmerksames Chanten ist. Aber wenn ich mich nicht vorher inspiriere und so einstelle, dann sind erste Hunde miserabel. Da muss ich mich entschuldigen im Geiste, was ich hier mache. Ich muss ja wirklich richtig chanten, dann versuche ich wieder...
Stop her. Short sentences.
Und Inspiration hilft wirklich, diese Entschuldigung zu vermeiden.
Also this inspiration helps to get rid of these excuses.
Und dann also wird es besser.
It gets better.
Aber zum Schluss manchmal werde ich schläfrig und dann muss ich mich wieder entschuldigen und schnell aufhören. Dann
get sleepy.
weil dann muss ich etwas unterbrechen,
And then I have to interrupt.
etwas anderes machen und dann wieder von neu an.
And then
Yes, yeah, inspiration is help. It helps to avoid excuses. This is a very important point. Inspiration is overcoming laziness. If you have inspiration, you overcome laziness. Inspiration helps with self-discipline. You know.
Ja, man möchte irgendwas nicht tun, aber man weiß, dass der Wunsch des spirituellen Meisters ist, und dann versucht man sich selber zu inspirieren, enthusiastisch zu sein, und dann klappt.
One must
Huh?
do something not, but then you remember the guru's his advice, and then
Man inspiriert sich dann
and
selber,
then you get
und man
inspired,
enthusiastisch
and it
wird,
gets enthusiastic, and then
und dann wird es schon, dann klappt es.
So when the mind make an excuse, you can say, do it now. Do it now. The mind says, oh, you can't do this. No, do it now. Just do it now.
Du kannst das nicht, und dann sagst du, tu es doch, tu es jetzt.
Okay, you
When I wake up, and then mind is, why did you put your alarm on 3:30? What did you think in the evening? And then I go back to bed until 4 o'clock.
until 4.
Yeah.
This is heavy self-gratification. This is such a sinful activity. I mean, you have to skip breakfast for this. Maybe lunch also.
But like it's.
I know, for you
in the
it's-
evening I tell myself, you
Yeah.
are now. For 1 week you didn't do it, and you always wanted to, and now you're gonna wake up with the alarm, and then again. You know, like I even get up like this, and then I'm like, I'm awake. It's still half an hour.
So you can remember that mommy's boys, they continue to sleep, and spiritual warriors, they get up.
Okay, so I just. Okay.
Remember, feel guilty.
Yes, that helps with me totally.
It's positive negativity. Feel guilty. It's really amazing. When you overcome the compromise, then you feel really good. You feel like a hero. At least a little bit, yes?
Sorry for interruption. It was such a nice.
No, you're not interrupting, you just contribute always.
Probably one more excuse I always found in my life is in the relationships with my friends, my family members, my colleagues, or the devotees. If something went wrong because of my shortcomings, I tried to find fault in others and took that as an excuse, and always framed myself as superior and others as.
You find fault in others.
And try to justify the situation that went wrong because of others' fault, not because of my fault.
But what do you plan to do about it?
Overcome the problem.
You become aware, a little bit more aware of what excuses are you doing. But this seminar is helping us to become aware what we are doing. Yes. Yeah.
I want to very shortly say about the inspiration. The holy name is the inspiration. More or less, good or bad. That's why we can't inspire ourselves. The holy name only can inspire us. That's what I was going to say. Now it's about excuses. When we inspire ourselves and we are going not the right direction, chanting. Holy name, inspired or not inspired, holy name is here, mindful activity, that's all. I don't know if it's correct. Then excuses are coming when we are trying to inspire ourselves. That is,
Okay. Thank you. So what other areas? So one area is getting up. One area is japa. I can say for myself, I have been delaying. People were asking me, when will you write a book? And I was delaying it. And now Krishna is forcing me to write a book because, he has removed all the excuses. Because now YouTube transcribes, make a transcription automatically because it has subtitles. So basically, after a seminar, I have a book which just need to be edited. I told you about this. So Krishna is removing all the technical problems, the technical excuses. Now I have to edit it, and this what we are discussing, we will have also in the book form, or maybe 30 pages book, ebook, because YouTube has transcribed the seminar that I spoke, and I take out some Haribol, welcome, I take out some things, and then you have these points. We have 18 excuses, which I was explaining, and also we have affirmations, Krishna conscious affirmations as a substitute to these excuses. We have substitute, replacement for the excuses. And so when you recognize an excuse that you are making, then you will have an alternative thinking ready. You will have an alternative thinking ready. So this is how you can train your mind to, instead of saying to you, oh, it will be difficult, or it's not your nature, or this and this and that, you say, no, yes. I just wrote one devotee that devotee says, I'm low class. So many times I heard this statement from the same devotee, I'm low class. And I say, instead of saying I'm low class, you can say, I'm trying my best to rise up. I'm trying my best to rise up. So you replace this negative inner dialogue with a positive inner dialogue. You replace excuse with an inspiring statement. You replace excuse with an inspiring statement. Yeah?
How can we see that it is an excuse and not justified, or the actual situation?
You can ask me. I have a PhD in excuses, so I know how to recognize an excuse. And of course, when you ask me, is this an excuse? If you ask me, is this an excuse or not, I will ask you, what do you think? So you will have to think first before getting from me any answer. And then when you tell me it's not an excuse, I will ask you, why do you think it's not an excuse? If you tell me this is an excuse, I will ask you, why do you think this is an excuse? This is an excuse. And then you can give a wonderful elaboration, explanation of the whole thing that you are asking about. Is that good?
One question, Gauri. Has boredom something to do with excuses?
Boredom.
Boredom, language.
On Sunday I had a reading with one devotee of one book called Time to Think, and the author is speaking about boredom, that the boredom is a result or an excuse for not thinking for yourself. If you're thinking for yourself, you cannot be bored. But if you're trying to think as other people, or trying to think in a way that people expect from you to think, then you are bored, because you are not yourself. You're not thinking with your own head. And I say, the people who are bored are boring. You never saw interesting person being bored. So if you're bored, then you are a boring person. But interesting person is never bored, because they are always excited about something. So this is heavy stuff. And Venimada Prabhu, do you have to say something about excuses?
For the last 1 month I am trying to complete one software, but every day maybe I can do 15 minutes or 20 minutes task. But I am sitting 6 hours in front of the laptop. My eyes are like.
You're trying to make a software.
I am learning. Present I am changing my field, one field to another field. So I am learning software, but it is not going very well. That is I don't know how to complete it. But still, even though I complete, I am not expert in that one. Just making fast move like this.
We can speak about it and then see what can be done. We can speak privately about it, if you like, if you want to improve this. And can you ask two bhaktins who usually don't speak to say something? Maybe one sentence or something. They can tell you. Some comment, I mean, whatever. We want everybody to speak, not only 2 people or 1, 3. Says, participate. What did she say? So you can do public speaking through the translator. That's easier, isn't it? I can provide background music.
She says that by Japa she has often this thing, the same excuse, like her, like that coming something in the mind which seems to be more important than chanting, but she likes to distract herself so much then suddenly this is more important than chanting, but she knows that chanting is the most important, but she just gets interrupted.
So how to do this? Just fixed on the name. This is a big effort. You know, when you have a rocket, and before it is launched, you need a lot of energy. You need a lot of energy before it's launched. Catapulted, yes. But once it's in the air, then it floats easily. And not so much fuel, doesn't spend so much fuel. So similarly, when we have a habit, in the beginning we have to push very strongly. And then after some time it becomes normal. What? If you speak at the same time, both of you, I cannot hear. So you have to speak one and then the translator. So.
If she's
Stop.
at her home in Bochum, then she gets up and she wants really to chant.
Und dann kommt immer, ach, jetzt stellst du erstmal noch eine Maschine schnell. Also nachdem ich dann duschen war. Jetzt stellst du erstmal eine Maschine an, dann kann ich schon mal laufen, ne? Weil, wenn ich jetzt erstmal noch 2 Stunden chante, dann in der Zeit habe ich ja schon eine Maschine.
The mind says, now you have to wash a washing machine because in this time where I chant, this can be done by the machine and then it's already connected.
But this is not the problem, you start it and you chant.
Ja, aber dann bleibt es nicht dabei, dann nehme ich auch mal Wäsche wieder ab, lege die schon zusammen und dann zieht sich das alles auf den wieder ab. Oh, dann
she sees all the laundry hanging and then she hangs it off and so on. And
wie kriege ich das weg?
No, you see, write it down. Machine from 2, japa from 2, and follow it. And you know this Nike motto, just do it. Nike, tennis shoes, just do it. Or do it. So one of the best how you say, medicine for excuses is to say to yourself, do it now. Just do it now. Just do it now.
Regarding this topic, the last Prabhuji has his birthday, and I would like to call him because Kanchani suggested to call him, and so we all sit maybe there in front of the deities and then see the camera, and then we call him and then we sing for him. Yeah, it's not finished, but he needs to go. I want him to be on the.
Where in the cinema?
Which Prabhu?
Probably
Vilas Prabhu.
He has birthday.
Yes.
But you want to go online?
I want to call him.
You call him online?
Yes.
Yeah, we can do that. But we will finish in few minutes.
Okay, I was suggesting it because he was going to the altar.
So we sing Hare Krishna to you or something?
Yes, something
Yes.
like that.
Hare
Sorry for interrupting.
to you. One thing I recommend is writing down all your excuses and discussing it with your friend. 2 friends, success partnership, you remember? So if you have excuse partnership, excuses partnership, you discuss excuses with your success partner. And then you report. You say, okay, last week I did less excuses because I was more aware that I'm making excuses. And if japa is a big area, okay, then everybody can work on this area, and to not make excuses for inattentive japa or irresponsible japa. So we can work on this. This is powerful. So one important area for all of us is japa. And if you have some other area that is like you want to work on this and it doesn't work, so you can work on this. Discipline yourself to do the task and to not make excuses. But if you catch the mind, you can start this conversation with the mind that you please don't make excuses anymore. Don't stop me from doing what I know I should do. Or what I want to do also. I want to do it. So you have mentioned wonderful thing that inspiration is one of the greatest medicines for excuses. And then Mother Lilamrita mentioned that doubt is the greatest excuse. So I don't think you are making that excuse very much, but there is people who come and they say, oh, I doubt that this is the right path and this is that. And I heard this from my astrologer. He said that when he was speaking about some people that he is working with as an astrologer, he said, oh yes, they doubt, but doubt is the best excuse. Doubt is the best excuse. So, but anyway, if you don't have this problem, that's nice. And you can think, as a homework, you can think, what is the biggest excuse that you're making? In 1 week or in 1 month. So what is your, the one, if you remove it, then you will really move forward much faster. One excuse, if you remove it. It may be in relation to japa, it may be in relation to relationships, it may be in relation to eating, it may be in some other areas, but you think about it. You think, what is the biggest excuse that you're making? Okay, so let us stop here. Thank you very much. So shall we do it now or this birthday or now? Where? Here?
Yes.
You can turn it towards everybody. I can provide background music.